rural buyers at 70% and not city dwellers. Only about 30% of Nairobians shop online, especially for retail. This is a great contrast to Southeast Asia and China, whose majority online buyers are in the urban spaces. Vinod Gaul, Jumia Kenya CEO, has attributed the rural buyers' dominance to new initiatives put in place to bridge the digital seclusion gap, as Dana reports.
Majority of online shoppers are now in rural Kenya. Many sellers, however, remain domiciled in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Even so, despite having about 50% digital penetration, there is still a considerable amount of population without access to smartphones and the internet in the country. Kenya's e-commerce penetration is also considerably low when rivaled against giants like China and Southeast Asia.
We have seen the growth of customers and the sellers coming towards e-commerce as a great channel for their business and for their shopping. Now, in terms of sellers, we are seeing a trend of, I think, an increment of around 30 to 40% more sellers versus the last year, and a similar trend in terms of the growth of the customers. Everything what you can find in Nairobi is available for a customer sitting in tier 4 small town at the same price what is available in Nairobi.
It has been observed that Kenya's overall retail sector continues to boom despite macroeconomic headwinds, supported by a growing middle class and high purchasing power. This even as e-commerce currently represents a small percentage of retail. Reports show the sector holds enormous potential.
We have a huge J-Force network, we call it Jumia Force network, around 26,000 freelancers who work on commission basis and are able to bridge the gap to the customers who are not yet digitally inclusive. We also launched something called 4-hour delivery.
Traditionally, rural buyers have been exposed to barriers such as limited choice, long delivery hours, and higher local markups of up to 20 to 30%. Further, rural customers lack easy access to physical stores, making online shopping not just convenient, but essential. The 2023 Kenya National E-commerce Strategy notes that targeting rural markets benefits persons with disabilities, the elderly, and those who struggle to access shops physically.
Social media actually is one of the very important aspect of online shopping. However, while it is promoting online shopping, there are a lot of broken pieces in the whole ecosystem. That 70% of our population is outside. However, a traditional e-commerce kind of ignores them because they are very far, they are scattered, their purchasing power is low. We decided that we cannot let that population be outside the equation, right? And then we find out, actually, this population can be our biggest customer.
While the challenge remains, the country is pushing for digital inclusion, especially for the underserved communities. Away from formal platforms like Jumia, informal online shops on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook form part of a bigger push to normalize online buying. Esther Diana, KTN, Nairobi.
Now,